There is only one Zlatan and he's back in FC 26. Now, usually EA would only add him into Ultimate Team and you'd have to spend thousands of dollars to even get a chance to try him out. But this time, EA have not only put him in player career, but for the first time ever in manager career as well. And so I think this is the perfect time to help Zlatan win the one trophy he could never win, the Champions League. Oh man, I'm so glad we've got icons and heroes in career mode. Now, most of these icons are locked because I think I need to unlock it through the season pass. But because I've got the Ultimate Edition, some of the pre-order icons like Cruz, they're available. And of course, boys, we're going to select Ibra. Our goal is to get him a Champions League. Now, what we're going to do is we'll be putting Ibra at a club. And then we need to try and build that team around Ibrahimovic, make the correct signings. And we'll have 3 seasons to try and win the Champions League. One thing, though, we do need to decide the team we're going to manage. You guys know Zlatan's been a journeyman. AC Milan, Inter, Juventus, Barcelona, PSG. Now, I think if we're bringing Zlatan back into football, we gotta be putting him at one of his former clubs. And I guess the best way for us to make a decision, the wheel of Ibrahimovic's clubs. There's Barcelona, PSG, the Milan clubs. Whichever club it lands on, that's where Ibra will need to win the Champions League, and it looks like it's Juventus. Wait a minute, there was LA Galaxy on the wheel. What would happen if we landed on an MLS club? How would we win the Champions League with them? Okay, I kinda didn't think of that.
What would happen if we landed on an MLS club?
And you know what? This might be the perfect club. Because back when Zlatan played for Juventus, he actually won 2 Serie A titles for them. But they were later stripped away because Juventus were later caught in a big scandal. They even got relegated because of it. And so it looks like we've got the old man Zlatan joining hands with the old lady. Okay, wait a minute. This is not old man Zlatan. We've got prime Ibrahimovic, 28 years old. Are you joking, man? He's 91 rated. And those stats, bro, he's gonna absolutely destroy for us. Okay, but there's definitely a lot of work to do with this Juventus team. Man, they do not look like the Juventus of old. I remember them having Buffon, Chiellini, Bonucci, Pogba even at one point. And also, what in Ruben Amorim are these tactics? I guess we've got a lot of work to do. I told you, boys, we're building our entire team around Zlatan. And I think a 4-1-4-1 system should really work well. I know Juventus have other strikers like Vlahovic, new signings like Jonathan David or Penda. But come on, man, we've got Ibra. I think to get the best out of him, this is the best formation. But yeah, in terms of signings, I want to do as much as we can. Because right now, I don't think we're going to be Champions League contenders. Now, since Zlatan was one of the few footballers who played in 4 decades. That's right, the longevity was absolutely crazy. But yep, our transfer policy is going to be based around that. We're only going to be allowed to make 3 signings, but each one must be from a different decade. Well, boys, that is going to make things interesting. We're going to need to figure out a way to sign a teenager that can improve our team. Just saying, there's Lamine Yamal. Imagine him and Ibrahimovic. But he's going to cost almost 250 million, so we can say goodbye to this. We'll also need to find a player in his 20s. Maybe someone like Alessandro Bastoni. Ooh, or someone like Kevin De Bruyne in his 30s. Napoli's new signing. Okay, I think right now the only 40-year-old in game is Ronaldo. I don't think we're gonna sign him. We only need 3 signings, so it's fine. I think first we gotta decide on the basis of what we need to improve this team. Initially, I was thinking left midfield, but I like Kenan Yildiz, man. He's a baller. Instead, we could maybe get a bit of an upgrade in that right midfield position. I think the defense too needs a big upgrade. Someone worthy enough to be Bremer's centre-back partner. And by the looks of it, that right-back spot. I can't lie, boys. Pau Kabasi, 18 years old, 82 overall. He's perfect. That's our under-19 player sorted, and it's someone who can easily start for us and over the next couple of seasons grow like crazy as well. And hey, since Barcelona was a former club that Ibra played at, makes sense to pull it off. But it did come at a cost 54 million. We're now left with just 66 million. I don't think that's going to be enough to sign a quality player in their 20s as well as 30s. Well, boys, I know Jonathan David only joined Juventus recently, but we got Ibra in this challenge. We need some cash. I'm selling him. Same with, I guess, Vlahovic. Milik too. I need the cash. Now, we were able to sell Vlahovic for good money, but Milik wasn't selling. No offers for Jonathan David either. But hey, we've got up to 110 million. I think we can get to work with this. Okay, wait a minute, boys. I think we may have a 200 IQ play here. Mohamed Salah is 33, 91 rated, the highest rated player in the game. Of course, he's going to be super expensive, but I think that could give us a chance to win the Champions League this season itself. Ibra and Salah up top. That is just going to be a ridiculous attack. Now, we are running short on cash, so I think I'm going to try doing like a swap deal or something, but I know Liverpool aren't going to be willing to swap out Mo Salah for Zegrova. If they are, they're really stupid. Well, that is not happening. We just got kicked out. Do you know what? Mo Salah was a bit of an impossible signing anyways. But what about Rodrigo? He could be our signing from the 20s. And with the swap deal, I could get a good deal done here. And okay, this is at least going in the right direction. 85 million plus Zegrova is what we needed. And come on, boys. We've got Rodrigo joining Project Ibra. I mean, to be fair, Rodrigo has won multiple Champions Leagues. That experience will definitely aid Zlatan. Oh, meanwhile, this is some good news. Milik has been sold. I needed that extra cash. I sold a few more players, and that's got our budget up to 46 million. More than enough to make our final signing. But there is one issue. It must be a player in his 30s. And since we're looking for someone in that right back role, getting a 30-plus-year-old right back could be someone without pace. Okay, maybe not. There's some decent options here, like João Cancelo. He's played for Juventus before. But you know what? Marcos Llorente might be the best one. 84 rated, 30 years old. In case we fail to win the Champions League this season, next season he should be able to retain his overall, still be good. And because he's 30, we are allowed to sign him. And let's go, boys. Llorente is going to be our third and final signing of this season. And that's looking like our squad assembled around Zlatan for season 1. The defense, the midfield, all looks great. We've got Ibra up top. Now, I'm not expecting miracles in this first season because there's still a lot of room for improvement in this team. Ibra can't do everything alone. But if we could maybe make like the Champions League semi-finals and also maybe winning the Scudetto, that could be some solid progress. Remember, we've only got 3 seasons to complete this project. That's why we need to see progress from season 1 itself. Now, I'm making it through this season, and I'm expecting big things from Zlatan. A 30-plus goal season minimum. And while we wait to simulate, if you guys could take a moment and subscribe to the channel, that would help me get closer to 3 million subscribers. I can't get there without you guys. And was there ever any doubt, boys? Zlatan Ibrahimovic with 30 goals. But hold up, he didn't win the Golden Boot. It was Ademola Lookman. Bro, a 92 rated Zlatan Ibrahimovic. How is he getting outscored by Lookman? Same amount of goals as Dybala. Okay, but it's all good because Juventus end up winning the Serie A. Now, at least Zlatan gets the league title that was stripped from him. But what we need to see is the Champions League. That is what we're trying to win with Zlatan. And, what? Why is Juventus not here? Bro, Juventus have qualified for the Champions League, if I'm not wrong. Why aren't they over here? Bro, we actually aren't in any European competition. This makes no sense. Flippin' Arsenal end up winning the Champions League.
Like that's ever gonna happen.
That is honestly a crazy glitch, and that means we are going to have to try and do it in Season 2. And you know what? There is a lot more growth in this team all round. Kabasi's 84, Kefren Turam up to an 85, Rodrigo 87, Yildiz is growing slowly but surely. If the game doesn't glitch and put us in the Champions League, I think we can do it. But also, where's Cambiaso? Well, apparently he got unhappy midway through the season, refused to renew his contract, and we were forced to sell him. Nah, bro, we're actually cooked. For Season 2, we've got bad news. For the upcoming season, there is no transfer budget as the club needs to stabilize their financial situation. However, you can create your own budget with the full amount of any sales you make. Are you actually kidding me? Bro, we actually have a budget of 0. At this rate, we're gonna fail this challenge with Zlatan, and he still won't have a Champions League trophy to his name. That was literally the worst thing that could happen to us, man. We desperately need a left back, and now we've got no money. Okay, there are a few transfer offers coming in, like Douglas Luiz, who by the way was out on loan. I don't think we need him, so I think we should take the cash. The same with, I think, Jonathan David. Yes, we'll only have Ibra at the club, but Ibra is all what we need. We also had a couple of players like Nico Gonzalez and Timothy Weah come back from their loan spell. Bro, I think we gotta sell them. I really don't know how we pulled this off, but our budget is now 136 million. We literally sold Jonathan David, Nico Gonzalez, Timothy Weah, and now we can focus on building this team to win the Champions League. Absolutely, my first target is getting a left back, but also I think we could do with a better centre mid as well. Someone to feed Zlatan more goals. Now, we still have the same transfer rule, 1 player from every decade. For the left back spot, I think I found the perfect player. He plays in the Saudi League now. Theo Hernandez used to play for AC Milan before. Has played with Zlatan Ibrahimovic there. 84 rated. Come on, man. We got to bring him back from the desert. Yes, he's in his 20s. That means it will make it a bit harder for us to sign a centre mid. But I think it's going to be worth it. 55 million for Theo Hernandez. Okay, now we've got 73 million left. And would you look at that? Fabian Ruiz just turned 30. That means we are eligible to sign him. 85 rated, just won the Champions League with PSG. He's exactly what we need. Even with all our money being taken away, somehow we've built a stronger team around Ibra. Now, if we just don't get robbed out of the Champions League and actually qualify for it, I think we've got a chance. And okay, this time we won the Champions League. We didn't get robbed. Third place isn't too bad. And also, we scored the most goals. Round of 16, we knocked out Bayern Munich 6-3 on aggregate. Quarterfinals, we got through Monaco 8-2. Bro, I've got a feeling Ibra has scored a ton of goals. Let's actually see how many. 11. That is crazy. But do we get to the final? And well, we do. Just about knocking out Atletico Madrid 4-3 on aggregate. Well, looks like Zlatan is going to have to beat Pep Guardiola's Man City to win a Champions League. And that is fitting. Because I think Pep is the manager Zlatan hates the most. They didn't really have a good time when he was at Barcelona. And look at that, boys. 39 goals for Ibra. We've also got him to a 94 overall. Oh, but look at that. Fabian Ruiz is suspended. It's a good thing we've got Coop Minas at the club. And to be honest, I think we can deal with Ruiz's absence. The team is still strong. And come on, boys. We've got Zlatan playing a Champions League final. I don't think he's ever done that in his career before. Yo, we've just been opened up completely. This is bad, and a big save from Di Gregorio. Okay, we've gotten the ball through to Zlatan, and I think he's onside. Look at how quick he is. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. There's the goal. Back in FC 26, we've got the goal, leading in the final. Bro, I just want to get the ball to Zlatan and maybe try and take some long shots because we know how crazy Zlatan's shooting is. Okay, I think I maybe see a bit of space here. Zlatan goes for it. Big save, Donnarumma. Bro, you can't stop him. You can't stop Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and that wasn't too far off. Uh-oh, that's a dangerous cross, and Nico Williams attacking it. Big save from Di Gregorio again. I think we're going to need another Ibra-Kadabra moment. We need him to score, but right now we could end up conceding, and we do. That is such a scrappy goal. Oh, what a ball for Rodrigo, and I think Guardiola was keeping him on. This is a massive chance here. Rodrigo squaring this one. Kefren Turam. Wasn't Zlatan, but I think he was involved in this goal. Oh, the link-up play. The link-up play. And now Zlatan Ibrahimovic is running inside. Can he maybe take on the defender? I think he just about can. Strikes it well, but a good save. And there's the full-time whistle. The one trophy Zlatan never could win. We've got him exactly that, the Champions League. It took us a couple of seasons with Juve. The fact that we got bankrupt in the middle as well. But we got the job done. Now, if you enjoyed this video, why not watch me build the highest potential squad in FC 26? Click here.